Here he comes.
This crowd looking in awe of the villain. Marty Scurll's OTT cult gets bigger and bigger every month.
You want to talk about serious players on the global pro wrestling scene. You want to talk about the very best in the business. The name of the villain, Marty Scurll, is absolutely in the mix for every single person who knows anything about pro wrestling.
What a 2016 Marty Scurll has had, and he wants to put it to the perfect end by knocking off Ricochet tonight.
Music hits. Almost 500 here at this sold-out crowd jump to their feet. Here he comes.
The architect of aviation, the future of flight. He and Will Ospreay blew the roof of the Tivoli Theatre in Dublin last night. He faces a very different opponent tonight. If you have not seen Ricochet before, you are in for a treat.
One of the most impressive competitors we have ever had at OTT. Like you said, Don, last night he tore it up. Tonight he plans to do exactly the same. Taking on another that can definitely be classed in the conversation for best in the world. Clearly no love lost between these two men.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the participants for this, your main event of the evening. First, on the corner to my right, from Cambridge in England, he won the 2016 Battle of Los Angeles. Villian, Marty Scurll. And his opponent from Paducah, Kentucky, he won the 2014 Battle of Los Angeles and the 2014 Best of the Super Juniors, the architect of aviation, King Ricochet.
Ricochet keen to get this started early, Don.
Last night in his match with Will Ospreay, we saw some friendly competition at the start. Something tells me the villain doesn't have anything friendly in store for Ricochet in this match.
Marty, Marty! Marty, Marty! Marty, Marty! Marty, Marty!
I'll go one. Prince beat him up. Prince beat him up. Prince Puma!
Dueling Prince Puma and Party Marty chants here.
That was videos in Shakara. I read it on Wikipedia.
These fans know their wrestling history.
Do you watch American football?
Let's go Giants!
The Giants? At least it's not the Cowboys. At least that's good. I gotta wrestle.
Now sizing each other up, rolling through.
Very few men in the world better at chain wrestling than these two individuals.
Villian Marty Scurll stunned. You gotta feel there's gonna be some respect there too. Look at this.
And the unpredictable offense from Ricochet.
Anybody well versed in the fight game will tell you that. It's those attacks that come from the unorthodox angles. It can really be the difference. You can come at you from anywhere, Don.
You can't defend against what you can't see coming.
He's got them all tied up here. Look at the
Submission,
pressure he's putting on. Gotta say, getting that submission on this early, both men still dry, haven't worked up a real sweat yet. Trying to get a lot of action on it. Working that wrist lock already.
But we know it's well versed how much Marty Scurll likes to torture his opponent's fingers in particular. So maybe building up a base of pain early.
Rolls through and it's enough to ground Ricochet. Stomping down with that arm, possibly shattering that wrist. Here we go, rolling through. Head scissors applied.
We talk about matches like this starting like a game of human chess.
Look at the pressure applied there. Shutting off the airways, shutting off the blood flow through the carotid artery. Ricochet's going to need to get out of there, and need to get out of there soon, Don.
It's tremendous balance. Look at this, so impressive.
And he's found a way out.
The core strength of Ricochet is unrivaled.
Diving back into it. Marty could be in trouble here, but he's found a way to escape.
Thank you.
His haircut's okay, thank you.
Both men happy to size each other up once again. All set for round two. Clubbing forearm brought down to the back of King Ricochet. Knock the wind out of you.
Marty Scurll is about calculated offense. He's already decided what he wants to do to his opponent before he even steps in that ring.
As you said earlier, Don, usually what he wants is to inflict as much pain, misery, and torture on them as possible.
And look at the kick up from Ricochet.
Ricochet starts to fly. Oh, he's got him.
Absolutely amazing from Ricochet. Unpredictable and explosive.
American choosing to hit the brick with the European uppercut there.
Ricochet may be playing the villain on his own game here.
Nightmare to gain control. Lucha roll and a huge kick to the chest of the villain Marty Scurll.
Ricochet looks like he's enjoying himself, and that's bad news for Marty Scurll.
Not quite enough to finish him this early.
It's when Ricochet is having fun in the ring that he's at his most dangerous. I know that sounds silly. If you've seen this man before, when he's got a smile on his face, it's usually because he's about to do something impressive.
Oh! I'd call that electrifying, Dom, would you?
Somewhat. Would it be the most electrifying, or?
Certainly there.
There's Ricochet contorting the back of Marty Scurll.
Oh.
Now going to use the ring post as a weapon against his opponent. Like we said so many times, the ring is there. If you can use it to your advantage, you've got to go for it. Kick out. Once again, Ricochet knew he wasn't going to win there, but it's going to take some energy, some momentum, some strength out of Marty Scurll to kick out. The early stages of the match is all about picking the weak spots in your opponent and laying the groundwork for the high-impact moves you can hit later.
Ricochet happy to take his time here. He's got Marty Scurll where he wants him. Ricochet looking for quiet. I don't think this crowd's going to give it to him.
What I was about to say is you guys are about to witness the best brainbuster you've ever seen.
That's a hell of a promise from Ricochet. We do have Be Cool's brainbuster.
Oh, he's up. No, he's not. Bill's back down.
Took too much time.
Well, this Belfast crowd is electric. Ricochet choosing to engage with them. And now he's eating a kick to the face for his troubles.
Ricochet likes to have fun with the crowd. Marty Scurll likes to kick people in the face.
Just when you think you have him on side, the villain always turns.
The villain doesn't change his spots.
Marty clinical in the attack now.
Marty Scurll taunting this OTT crowd as he lays a beat down on Ricochet.
Some wrestlers down like the crowd pride themselves on being crowd pleasers. Marty Scurll doesn't care. Marty's not here for your entertainment. Marty Scurll is here to hurt people. Ricochet's in a world of trouble right here now.
Scurll is right. He's got a 5 count. It's there for a reason.
Marty has him where he wants him once again. In total control, the villain. Yanking back. Oh, look at this display.
Tremendous control on that surfboard. And this is disorientating for Ricochet as well.
Torturing the American. Look at his spine bending all the way back.
The only way for Ricochet to break that hold is to get to the ropes. If Scurll keeps him moving, he doesn't know where the ropes are. It's genius from Marty Scurll. Classic villain.
That's because I did it, and I am awesome. He's just a jabroni.
I don't know that the consensus opinion in this room would agree that Ricochet's a jabroni. I guess when you're the villain Marty Scurll, you're entitled to your opinion. Scurll clearing this crowd out. We're about to see something dangerous. Like I said, Don, some wrestlers pride themselves on being crowd pleasers. Marty's just here to hurt people. He doesn't care what you think.
The party pooper.
Double boots to the base of the skull of Ricochet.
Sickening sound from the kick. Scurll to the head of Ricochet.
King now, is he? He's not a king. Look at him. He's nothing.
Off the ropes, driving that knee into the upper back of Ricochet.
This is the calculated offense I was talking about when it comes to Marty Scurll. And the smartest thing to do if you're against Ricochet is to keep him as grounded as possible.
Marty has him where he wants him once again, Don.
He's a night, buddy.
He's starting to frustrate this crowd. I see some high-flying action from Ricochet. Rolls through and reverses.
Marty back to his feet too now, though. Just enough. Kick Ricochet off. Up. Takes a back elbow for his troubles.
Ricochet can create that offense and that momentum is absolutely astounding.
Marty's down, and I think bloodied. Hopefully he'll be able to continue with this match. Oh, big European uppercut.
Reversing it, send Ricochet into the apron.
Oh, needs a turnbuckle.
To his face.
Oh, shit.
Look at the height on the leap of Ricochet. Marty kicks out. He's still in this.
Both men down. We're at an impasse.
Come on, man.
Ricochet can't quite hoist him up.
Scurll out a bit.
I'm so good at wrestling.
Step flip.
Oh, Ricochet misses the kick.
Again.
Disappears at the back. Hooks him up. Rolls him. Stacks him.
Scurll kicking out with Ricochet, keeping the offense going. That's what you need to do. Shooting star press.
Ricochet's feeling it, Don. Ricochet senses he's close. The standing shooting star wasn't quite enough, but I think he's got a few more tricks up his sleeve that he's about to unleash on the villain right now.
As the crowd chants, this is awesome. What a way for us to finish our year here at OTT.
Throwing elbows. Marty blocks the Irish whip. It's a huge shot. Blocks it again. Marty's down. Scoop. Slam down into the ropes.
It's not an easy landing for Ricochet. Scurll calling for something now, picking him up for the powerbomb. A nice classic style powerbomb from Marty Scurll. He goes for the pin. Just the two this time.
Still, it's not enough to put away King Ricochet. At this stage, Don, you gotta feel like Marty's starting to wonder what it is going to take to secure the victory here tonight in Belfast. He's measuring him, Don. Oh no.
This crowd want to see some wrestling.
Oh, it's time. He's going to go for it.
Ricochet had it scouted. 2 huge forearms. And one back for his trouble.
Oh,
knee to
knee
the face.
jaw.
Classic Marty Scurll. Seen it so many times here in OTT.
Ricochet's bringing up. Eating an enormous clothesline.
Amazing back and forth.
Escapes at the back. Lifts him.
Both men down. This crowd sounding their appreciation. What a match. What a way to finish 2016 at OTT. Right here in Belfast.
Don't stop now.
If this is your first time joining us somewhere around the world via FlowSlam, via our video on demand streaming system, you're very welcome to Belfast. Yes, we are OTT. Yes, it is this good. And yes, the OTT fans are this crazy.
Crowd here need to learn how to count.
Ricochet back to his feet now.
Ricochet with a huge uppercut. Scurll needs the ropes to keep himself vertical.
Both men giving their all here, Don.
Oh, Ricochet inviting the job.
I think these sadistic bastards are about to trade them.
But this is some healthy competition.
It's ballsy, but I don't know how smart it is. Listen, the devastating slap, followed by the deeply, deeply hurtful thud that can cave your chest in. Stiff, straight right,
Was he just
and
kidding?
another. Unloading. Oh, Marty blocks it. With the big boot.
Smart from Scurll.
Living up to the villain name. Oh, hang on.
Oh, what a stop on a bridge! Scurll kicks out again. Another near fall.
Surely these two can't have much more in the tank, Don. Surely it won't take much more for someone to finish this and get the win here. Oh, here we go.
Sickening sound. Never gets any easier to watch, never gets any easier to hear.
The familiar crack of snapping bones.
Scurll looks visibly sick. Well, he wants to finish it now.
Oh! Reversal, Ricochet!
Northern Lights rolls through, picks him up.
Look at the power from Ricochet!
That was a long two, Wango. A long two. Ricochet going to the turnbuckle where he's at his most comfortable.
He's ready to finish this now, Don. What does he have in store for Marty Scurll?
Ricochet's up. He's
From
going
the
up
top.
high. Shooting star lands on his feet. And a chicken wing.
Oh! Finds a way to roll through! Big boot! Attempts to roll up here.
And Scurll got him. Scurll's got him in the chicken wing.
Oh no, can he withstand? Can he make the rope?
What a reversal. Center of the ring. Ricochet's gone. Oh, he's made it. He's made it only just by the skin of his boot.
What's that taking out of King Ricochet? And how much of a boost does it give the villain to know that he can apply that?
The seed is planted in Ricochet's head now, and he's got to be wary of that. Sickening sound from the kick from Scurll to the head of Ricochet. He didn't knock him down. Ricochet's still kneeling.
This crowd's asking for one more time, and they give it up to them.
But Ricochet has not fallen to the ground. I'm not sure how wise that was.
Oh, big boot of his own. Villain rolling through it. Oh, handspring.
Oh my God.
Jumping knee. Off the ropes now. Oh no! He's caught him! He's caught him in the center of the ring! Can he make the rope? No, he's rolling through!
And he taps! Marty Scurll just beat Ricochet!
It's over!
Kentucky, he is bigger than your boyfriend. Pretty.
Obviously not a crowd favorite ever.
From Salt Lake City, Utah, the flowing Samoan, Anthony Tuatali.
Very conspicuous by his absence here tonight is Jay De Niro. Obviously, him and Tony Evans not on the same page, especially after Thursday. I think Jay De Niro has had about all he can stand of Tony Evans, but, you know, who knows? I could be wrong. Could just
Haven't we all?
Could just be a little shift, you know, in the paradigm for whatever reason. I got to tell you, this triple threat's going to be a good one, guys. The three Tonys are going to go at it.
Can I say it again?
Island Park, Dallas, Texas, Anthony Katina.
The wild child Anthony Katina prep for action here tonight.
A couple of reasons. Tony Evans, just a brawler. He just wants to, he'll just punch you in the mouth. He's not a high flyer. He's not a mixed martial art. He's just a brawler. He just wants to beat the hell out of you, get the win, and go home. Anthony Tuatali, skilled veteran in the squared circle, very athletic.
High flyer.
High flyer.
He is a fly.
Anthony
Also
Katina.
blue belt in BJJ.
Absolutely. And then you've got Katina, high flyer. He can ground and pound you. He can brawl with you. He can do it all in there.
Hold on.
So
Okay.
unpredictable.
That's I don't know if that's very wise there from
Superior Tony Evans
Thank
is
you.
Well, he hasn't made a lot of great decisions in recent weeks. Why start now? Tony Evans to the outside.
Evans down, and now Katina and Tuatali facing off against each other. Anthony Tuatali, you know, he says this is the year of his Mai Tai, his Mai Tai, cover there, which is very, very similar to, you know, you see the...
My gosh.
This match just
Very-
kicking off so quick.
Both men, sorry to interrupt you, Josh,
No,
please.
you're fine.
The quick pins back and forth, both men very smart, trying to get that win as soon as they can.
Oh.
They know the longer they're in the ring, the less chance they have to get that three, so they're trying to wrap it up as quick as they can.
Without a shadow of a doubt, you know, the former arena football quarterback knows what it takes when it's time to really put the pressure on. That's what Tuatali's trying to do, but Katina, the second-generation superstar, shuts down any sort of offense from Tuatali.
Anthony Katina's mom and dad both wrestled for the legendary world-class championship wrestling in Dallas, Texas back in the day. And I tell you, as a kid coming up, I'm going to date myself here. But God, Lord. As a kid coming up in professional wrestling, WCCW was where it was at for me every week on ESPN. So Katina's got that pedigree and that background and learned from some great wrestlers of the day.
I thought they were going to both wind up going down to the floor off of that one. That's superior Tony Evans.
Let's not forget about Evans right there.
Pulling Katina off the canvas.
Oh, there you said it, AJ. striker, and he's just
It's just
No.
hits, kicks,
Yes.
strikes. He'll gouge your eyes out. He doesn't care.
the brawler. Excuse me.
He's a barroom brawler. Is Tony Evans.
Tony Evans rakes the eyes. And look at this. You know, this thing about Superior Tony Evans, he doesn't care about the rules. He'll bend them, he'll break them, he'll
man.
do whatever it takes to get the victory, and a back elbow there under the jaw of Totelli.
And for as much as he cheats and as underhanded as he is, for whatever reason, he just hasn't been able to sneak out a win here in recent weeks. Talk about a string of bad luck, but Tony Evans right now in control of this one.
Evans now stomping away at the joints of Totelli. Hard Irish whip into the corner there. You know, Superior Tony Evans, he has the ability, he's been a former OVW heavyweight champion, he has the ability to succeed in this business, but I think the thing that holds him back the most is himself. He's just a douchebag, man.
Well, sometimes some folks can't get out of their own way, and that kind of seems to be the case here. Toatelli reversal!
Hey, I know that feeling.
Well, there's that. Nice reversals back and forth. Tina, though, back up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, God, and a big knee right to the face.
Say Katina with the knee lift and that elbow to Tony Evans. And wait a second.
Oh! Beautifully executed by Anthony Katina here.
Sunset flip German suplex. All three men wiped out.
Katina, I think that he took the brunt of that as well. Couldn't get in for that pin, man. If he could have made the pin there, he could have snuck out a win on this thing.
That took a lot of all three men, but right now we have
Drop
Tina
toe
taking
hold
down
sends
Evans.
Superior Tony Evans into that middle rope.
The crowd here at the Hot Point Davis Arena just raucous tonight, so on fire. Katina through the ropes. We've seen it time and again. Connects every time.
That wild child Anthony Katina, primetime Katina, Eric Katina, call him what you want.
This crowd is behind Anthony Katina tonight.
he just gets those bursts of energy from nowhere.
My God.
Katina charges in, nobody home. Totelli up and over to power slam on Evans.
Oh.
What a roaring elbow. Hang on, though. Totelli falls into the cover, too.
Katina smart to roll him off and kick him out of it, though.
So Katina about screwed himself out of a victory
think so,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and that knee there from Anthony Toatelli.
I tell you, this fast-paced action tonight, March Mayhem, is not disappointing, folks. If you have never seen OVW Live, come join us every Thursday night in the Hot Point Davis Arena. Roll up here. Katina able to roll through and kick out. Quick-paced action, back and forth, both men now. A double collide, both men are down.
Wow!
Like a head-on collision on 65.
Tony Evans trying to capitalize here, though.
Shoots the half, hooks the leg, two. Two count only, says referee.
My word. Hang on a second. Two.
Wait, we know whose music.
It's Jay De Niro's music. What the hell?
De Niro's music playing for him. He didn't come out here with Evans, and we saw a little bit of deception this past week.
Wait, question is, what is he doing out here?
Tony Evans jaw-jacking with De Niro, Toatelli, and Katina down on the mat right now.
Wait.
Oh, Evans saying we can make this work.
Hey,
we can make this work.
This is a familiar scene.
Jay De Niro takes the toothpick out of his mouth and just flicks it at Tony Evans and walks out.
This is right on target, too. That's impressive.
What the hell? Tony Evans is incensed out here right now. Jay De Niro at the top. Oh, my God! Super kick right to the side of the face. Katina connects with Toatelli. Good Lord. And a big
buster.
Katina in for the cover. Rolls him up, 2, 3.
Did it!
Katina gets the win. Wow.
Here's the winner, Anthony Katina.
My word. Jay De Niro with the distraction. Tony Evans gets his head kicked off out here. Katina gets the win. Listen to this crowd at the Hot Point Davis Arena.
Well, grit your teeth. Here comes Atkinson and James Drake. Yeah, both of these teams were part of Block A, but neither of them winning the block. Along the way, though, with the titles not on the line, GYV got a victory over the team. Here they come. They are the team who have been, for the most part, absolutely dominant in the tag team division here in Retro in 2025. But the one block on their copybook, the one mark in the loss column, is against Gibson and Drake.
As you said, these two teams have a lot of history, both recent and in the past together, and we'll get more into that throughout the match. But right now, the task at hand are those championships.
It was Summer Sizzler 1 month ago when these two teams last clashed in the ring. GYV won that time. If they do it again, we will have new tag team champions.
The following contest is a tag team match with a 60-minute time limit scheduled for one fall. And it is for the undisputed British Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers representing Ring of Honor, James Drake. Liverpool's #1 badminton. They are Grizzled Young Veterans.
As much love as ever from London for Liverpool.
And introducing, representing Revolution Pro Wrestling, they are the current reigning and defending undisputed British Tag Team Champions from Manchester, Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs. They are the Young Guns.
It was an epic encounter back in March that the Young Guns defeated Connor Mills and Jay Joshua to become the undisputed British Tag Team Champions. If they had won Block A, we would have got a rematch of that match in the Great British Tag League Finals tomorrow. As it was, in a rare sign of, I don't want to say weakness, because they might hear, but they came third. The Young Guns third of 4 in Block A, and if you're Luke Jacobs or Ethan Allen, that is simply unacceptable.
That's just something that can happen in tournaments that are as deep as that tag tournament has been. But now this battle here is personal for sure. You can see it already. Just scruffed by the neck.
Waythog into the takedown. A little technical exchange down on the canvas here between Gibson and Allen. Allen with the head scissors. Goes back up. A headlock takedown. Allen proving the slightly quicker of the two in the first few seconds. Into the spinning kick, couldn't get it, but Gibson backs off.
I thought it was really interesting too. Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs, they said prior to this match that a contest like this, in an arena like this, with all the eyes on them in the world, this would be a dream 10 years ago for them against their own trainers. But now the situation is very, very different. They are aiming to not just defeat GYV here, but to surpass them as a tag team.
Well, I think in the mind of Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs, they believe they already have surpassed them, and so that's why that loss to them in the Great British Tag League was such a stinger for them. Looking to set the record straight, so to speak, by getting the win here tonight when the gold is on the line.
These are two extremely cohesive tag teams as well. We're seeing it here.
GYV, by the way, were hoping that they would win Block A, especially after that victory over the Young Guns, but in the end, a loss last week against Cowboy Way. Meant that they got leapfrogged at the last minute, so it's Cowboy Way against Mills and Joshua in the finals of that Great British Tag League tomorrow night.
Whoa.
Night 2, the brainbuster there from Jacobs. And by the way, there are a few tickets still available for tomorrow night, night 2 here at Crystal Palace. If you're in London, you want to come, revolutionprowrestling.com, the place to go.
And there was a tag. Ethan Allen is legal. I don't think James Drake even realized it. It is that quick tag, quick diversionary action that is going to prove successful here. Whoa.
Big body slam delivered with some authority from Allen, and then the senton from Jacobs. Allen is the legal man. He'll go for the cover and he'll get 2.
Really deep well of double team maneuver possibilities here for both teams.
Interesting as well to hear that a majority of the crowd seems to be on the side of the Young Guns. The Young Guns haven't always conducted themselves in a way that you would think would draw crowd support, but over time, as champions over these past 5 months, certainly the Young Guns have gained the respect of a good portion of the fans. Well, as you can hear, Vader, GYV with some support as well.
Yeah, there's a split crowd here. At the same time, the Young Guns, I don't think that necessarily they need the full support in the room. I think there's a certain amount of bitterness that has really propelled them, but you can say the exact same thing about GYV. You can see the parallels of these two teams. It is so striking.
Bitter is the word, I think, to describe Ethan Allen. You see the expression on his face constantly. It looks like he's chewing a wasp, does Allen. Allen's going to send Drake into the corner here. Drake goes over his head there onto the apron, lands on his feet, gets the shoulder thrust onto Allen. Tag to Gibson. I don't think Allen saw that the tag had been made, but he's going to know about it now because Gibson holds him in place. Great double team here from GYV into the spinning heel kick.
So explosive.
Pin from Gibson. Kick out from Allen.
Allen immediately, eyes on his own corner, reaching for the tag, but cut off by Zach Gibson.
Gibson again will go for the pin, and again, just a second away from winning those tag team titles. And I do wonder, for a team like the Young Guns, you think Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs, so much of their psyche is built on the fact that they're dominant, that they're able to overpower, to overcome any opponent they face. If they lost to their mentors not once but twice here in 2025 in Rev Pro, I don't know where that leaves the psychology of these two young men.
That's an excellent point. And right now, Ethan Allen, he's fighting for his life.
Allen had to use the knee to escape Gibson. Here comes the tag to Luke Jacobs. Jacobs at our anniversary last year won the undisputed British heavyweight title, so this has been a good event for him. A shoulder block from Jacobs. Jacobs trying to pick up Gibson.
Whoa, the strength.
Carry him like he didn't weigh anything. Throws him over his head.
And look at making eye contact too with James Drake to let him know he could be next. But that was an opening for Zach Gibson to connect.
Boot from Gibson. Gibson was able to elbow Allen as well.
Oh, and there was a tag to James Drake.
Drake goes low and kicks the leg away. Kick to the head there. And then off the back of Gibson. And GYV showing their credentials.
I mean, we've seen this out of both teams here, Young Guns and GYV, just constant awareness of where each other's partners are, the ability to kind of just always know, always communicate. That is just consummate tag team wrestling.
We're down again to Drake and Jacobs. Drake will go for the rest, but again immediately followed by Jacobs. He just elbowed him right in the bridge of the nose. There's a drop kick from Drake in response. Jacobs ends up falling through the rope.
Oh, no.
Onto Gibson. Hold on now. A spike tombstone pile driver onto the floor from GYV.
I mean, that might be it for Luke Jacobs. There's no mats out here. There's nothing.
That's a hard floor and an incredibly dangerous maneuver delivered by GYV. Referee is considering whether this match is even going to continue here.
Ethan Allen over here to check
Allen's
on
not
his partner.
If Allen has anything to do about it, there's not going to be any kind of stoppage here. Not going to lose the tag team titles because of a referee's decision.
Yeah, and I would think that Luke Jacobs doesn't want that to happen either, despite the fact that he was the person just pile-driven onto the floor. Look, he's trying to get back up. He's trying to keep on fighting.
Now, what is this? A referee, I think, is putting gloves on, which I assume means that Jacobs is bleeding.
No. And that was his skull colliding with the floor.
Bleeding right from the hairline, right from the top of the forehead here by the looks of it. And Drake.
Oh.
Yeah, is that necessary?
Just pulling that cut open.
And rubbing Jacobs' own blood into his face. Look at the look of concern on Ethan Allen.
Allen needs to get back in there. Jacobs needs to make a tag.
If you're a bookmaker currently covering this match, I think you would have the GYV as firm favorites at this point.
And look at that. Just walked over to his corner to make the tag. The urgency is now gone with GYV. They are taking their time, just luxuriating in this.
And this is where they are at their happiest. Zach Gibson and James Drake, when they're just beating someone up who is essentially unable to defend themselves.
Luke Jacobs crawling to the corner, but unfortunately for him, it is the wrong corner.
Yeah, Jacobs is getting a lesson from the masters who taught him. Yeah, see the fans here trying to launch this anti-Zach Gibson chant, but I think that's a sign of how concerned they are, those Young Guns fans, that they might be on the brink of a defeat.
Luke Jacobs, look at that. Luke Jacobs was able to kick out, but look at the blood all over the chest of Zach Gibson, and that is just coming from the forehead of Jacobs.
Flowing freely even now. Part of the reason for that is that GYV are not allowing that wound to close up, and just driving the point of the elbow there into that open wound was Gibson. They know the more blood that Luke Jacobs loses, the less competent he's going to be in there, the less able he's going to be to put up any kind of fight.
Official right there checking on Jacobs, but he's not giving up.
Jacobs doesn't know the meaning of the term give up, but if you lose so much blood, you lose consciousness. You don't get the choice of whether to give up or not, and I think that's what GYV are banking on here. Big elbow from Gibson sends Jacobs out.
He just collapsed onto the floor again. He is on the wrong side of the ring to make any sort of a tag here as well.
And Ethan Allen, these last few minutes, has basically ended up as a spectator. This is fundamentally not what he wants when he can see his best friend and his tag team partner in this amount of trouble.
Again out on the floor.
Drake just pummeling Luke Jacobs. GYV needs to be a little bit careful, though, because they can't win the titles out here. Got to be aware of the possibility of a count out.
Luke Jacobs crawling back towards the ring and sent face first into the apron.
Jacobs finally brought back in by Drake, who is fully aware that he needs to have this inside the ropes to finish the job, and the job may be 95% done when you look at the condition of Luke Jacobs.
Another tag. Zach Gibson's legal again.
And to your point, Vader, you see that the pace, again, is very casual. It's very methodical at this point. They know they've got all the time in the world here, GYV, to continue administering this beatdown on Jacobs.
Shockingly, Zach Gibson talking trash. Never seen it before.
Yeah, who'd have guessed?
But listen, there's so much energy directed towards Luke Jacobs now. If he can see it, if he can feel it, if he can hear it, it might be enough to keep him going.
It's not a position that Jacobs is particularly familiar with, though, because
yeah, absolutely.
Throughout much of his Rev Pro career, the fans really haven't been on his side.
Reaching again for the tag, and again. Uh-oh! Wait a second.
You can see in that almost that spasm of the body of Luke Jacobs in defiance of Zach Gibson, how much it means to Jacobs to hold on to these tag titles tonight.
Gibson continuing to strike.
Jacobs is having to dig maybe deeper than he's ever dug to stay in this against Gibson.
Oh no.
Jacobs has Gibson up. Somehow, how on earth is Luke Jacobs lifting up Gibson? I don't know, but he did it, and he nailed the suplex. Ethan Allen suddenly brought to life because he sees signs of life in his partner.
Let's keep in mind, Ethan Allen, he is relatively fresh. He's waiting to get in there.
He's not going to get there. He's not going to get there because Drake grabbing the leg. Wait. Jacobs kicks him away a couple of times. First time he held on. He's held on a second time as Drake.
Trying to drag Jacobs back away, but hold on, he's free. He makes the tag.
He simply would not take no for an answer, Luke Jacobs, and as a result, here comes Ethan Allen. Clothesline from Allen. Allen, no. Gets dodged by Gibson. Gets the boot up, gets the elbow up into the face of Drake. Allen's going to have to do this on his own, at least for the time being.
You're right about that. I mean, Jacobs had that burst of adrenaline that let him make the tag, but he might be done.
Yeah, that might be the last drops of fuel in the tank for Luke Jacobs, but meanwhile, Ethan Allen looks like he's got a full tank. Drake was close like to the outside.
Whoa!
What a dive from Ethan Allen.
Drake tossed back inside. Up on the shoulders. Wait, no, Allen.
Drake tried to get in there, couldn't get it. Instead, the inverted body slam from Allen. And again, this isn't the chant that Allen is used to.
Got to stay focused on James Drake. Hefts him up to the top.
Allen knows if he can hit something high impact here on Drake, and he can eliminate that numbers advantage, maybe focus on Gibson, get the match essentially down to one-on-one. And this is that numbers advantage I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, speaking of Zach Gibson, scoops up Ethan Allen, but Allen's still fighting.
Here comes the Allen slam on Gibson.
Meanwhile, James Drake was trapped up top.
Allen's going to get him. Yes, he does. Now Allen dropped the elbow, got it right in the face there, I think, of James Drake. Going to hook the inside leg. And against the odds, the Young Guns coming very, very close to retaining.
James Drake clutching his ribs with that elbow connected. Allen's right there.
Good try for another one of those Allen slams. This time it's not going to work. There's the arm drag from Drake. Drake gets a step up into Guri. And suddenly Allen might be in some difficulty.
Ethan Allen staggered back into the corner. Whoa!
And into the sleeper from nowhere. Explosive comeback here from Ethan Allen. As James Drake's in the middle of the ring.
This could be it right here. Drake, he's fighting.
Allen, though, staying on the back.
Oh.
Right in the back here of James Drake, trying to hook the arms together, pushing those shoulder blades close to each other. Gibson had to help his partner. I don't think James Drake had anywhere to go. He was all tied up there if it wasn't for Gibson. And a kick into the Michinoku driver. The pin and a kick out. How close was that? How close was that to new champions?
The look on James Drake's face says it all. He thought for sure that was going to be it. Zach Gibson in position here for the tag. Gibson's legal again.
Despite all of the efforts of Luke Jacobs to make that tag, all of the efforts of Ethan Allen, once he received the tag, we suddenly find ourselves pretty much back where we were, with GYV completely on top and completely in control.
Gibson just grinding down on Ethan Allen.
Gibson looking around and getting some hostility from a large percentage of the fans, but in Gibson's case, it's not just that he ignores it, it's almost like he feeds off that negativity.
And I'll point out, I mean, I've been keeping my eyes on the action. I haven't seen Luke Jacobs in quite a while.
I think if you're Ethan Allen, you've got to assume that, as we said, that Jacobs may be a non-factor for the rest of this.
Just got scooped up.
Oh, man. Great change of body position in mid-air from Ethan Allen. Gets the kick into the face of Gibson. If Allen is going to have to do this all on his own, he's making a pretty good effort of it.
Whoa, big time missile dropkick turns Gibson inside out.
Now Gibson down, Ethan Allen is down, and somehow this one is 50-50, even though Allen's on his own out there. Referee administering a 10 count. Neither man beats the count. It's a draw and the Young Guns retain. Now there's Jacobs.
Luke Jacobs finally back on his feet, still covered in his own blood.
I do think, though, given that he hasn't been the focus of the attention of GYV for a few minutes, maybe that cut has stopped bleeding now.
Jacobs pulling himself onto the apron. Ethan Allen makes the tag, and James Drake is legal as well.
You talk about gritting your teeth. That's what Luke Jacobs just did to get himself back onto the apron and make the tag. Well, we asked if there's anything left for Jacobs. Time to find out. Here we go. Shot with the elbow. And another one from Drake, but it's seemingly having no effect on Luke Jacobs.
Shot after shot, and Gibson tries to make the save, but now he's getting clobbered.
That divide and conquer strategy for GYV working, or maybe not.
Whoa!
Double clothesline from Jacobs. What a story has been developing as this tag match has gone on. And this latest twist, Jacobs back in the match. We didn't think he would be.
Oh, wow.
No way. Oh, my God. He got them both. A double German suplex from Luke Jacobs.
I don't know where he's pulling this from, but Luke Jacobs is back on his feet.
Jacobs somehow, I don't know from where, he found a second win, but look, there's Ethan Allen! Ethan Allen on the second turnbuckle, and GYV just got completely wiped out!
Tossing Drake back inside.
Jacobs clubs him in the corner. Tucks the head of James Drake. Running kick right into the face. Drake completely helpless there.
Whoa, up on the shoulders.
And he's even more helpless now. There's only one way to go from here, and it's all the way down from the Doomsday device. Jacobs with the pin.
What?
Gibson pulled the referee out.
I mean, if you were watching the shoulders of James Drake, he wasn't kicking out.
The referee, it's up to the referee. He could disqualify GYV here if he wants to. It's up to referee's discretion.
Pure desperation on the part of Zach Gibson.
I don't know, trying to pursue Gibson. Gibson finds himself backing into Jacobs.
Oh, no!
No, Jacobs accidentally hit down. The double team, the lariat with the leg sweep. And again, no, right shoulder up. Right shoulder comes up somehow for Luke Jacobs.
Total elimination, and it still wasn't enough. I think James Drake is bleeding from the mouth as well. This has been such a physical tag team championship match, but it sounds like they've picked a winner here at Crystal Palace. It's the Young Guns.
I don't think Gibson cares. If you see the look of menace in the eyes of Gibson as he made that cutthroat gesture a second ago. He wants to be the one to deal the fatal blow here to Luke Jacobs. Gibson was talking too much. Jacobs had heard enough. Elbow comes up for Jacobs. Another one, a discus elbow that time. Chucking him with the Scurll. Jacobs saying no thank you. Now Jacobs rolls him up off of the ropes.
Oh, again, so close. And hey, he got caught with the scarf to the eye. Whipped in the eye.
They could steal it here.
No.
They can steal it here.
No.
He's got a handful of trunks, and still, somehow, Jacobs kicked out. Another tag from GYV. Gibson and Drake tuning up the band here. And for the grit your teeth, couldn't get it. Instead of a double clothesline attempt, Jacobs couldn't get that. And the Double lung blower.
Back in position.
Ethan Allen back. Ethan Allen back in. Lariat on Drake. And suddenly the Young Guns see an opening.
Back up on the shoulders. Ethan Allen. Legal again.
Hit the knee there. Big clubbing blow to the back of the head from Luke Jacobs. Kick. Pile driver. And they're still not done. What is this? They're still not done.
Looking for one more.
Kick it to the tombstone. A punt to the head. Ethan Allen climbs on top. And the Young Guns defeat their mentors at Global Wars UK. It may have been disputed before after what happened at Summer Sizzler, but Vader, there can be no more argument. They really are undisputed. There is no one better than the Young Guns.
Choices made at the conclusion of that matchup for the Young Guns. They wanted to send a definitive message in victory, and they did exactly that.
We're coming up on half a year as champions, and if GYV of all people cannot beat them when the gold is on the line, who would bet against them going a year, going 2 years? They could hold these titles for as long as they want. Could Luke Jacobs and Ethan Allen. That is how good and dominant they are.
And now they extend the hand to the challengers, to their former mentors, and oh, come on, Gibson and Drake refusing the handshake.
There's some history there, because when GYV offered a handshake a week ago, it was all a bit of a ruse. I think maybe they thought the Young Guns were going to return the favor. Very little trust between these former teachers and students. But the Young Guns, ultimately, they're not going to care about the handshake. All they're going to care about is that Ethan Allen and Luke Jacobs walk out of Crystal Palace on this summer night in London, still as the undisputed British Tag Team Champions. We are just 3 matches in, and how good has Global Wars UK been already? The Young Guns walking out victorious. Much more still to come. We are just getting started.